Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, you may notice that the last episode ended rather suddenly, and that's because, you know, I live in a house with people, I gotta be considerate, I gotta stop when they come home, so don't hear me screaming at myself for no reason. It's also quite embarrassing, which is why I only do it in front of you guys, to whom I have an intimate connection. But yeah, we've just gone into Dead Goth and Beyond. Meet Damien. Well, spoilers. Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. I don't know how to use power tools. So we've just given the speech. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons, not patients, it's not that kind of place. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. Pippin has one of those. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at Dead Goth and Beyond. I mean, it depends on your interests. Peruse band t-shirts, iconic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. Alright. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I don't know. I think we sell it for like £1 where I work. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. You might, you never know. Don't know until you try it. I didn't know red hair would look good until I dyed my hair. Hell yes, I would. Alright, yeah, no. I like the confidence, that's great. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. So you're the customer, I assume. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. That's true. Cashiers don't know as much as you think they do about the daily runnings of a shop. Not in all places anyway, but, you know. Ah! Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. I don't like you. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. Alright, maybe the cashier does know what's going on then. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. I don't fucking care. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dad Trump 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. You don't need to ask. I want to know where she got that jacket. That jacket is fucking awesome. I really like it. I want one of my own, actually. Game Grumps, I know you watch this. I know you're one of my 46 subscribers, but tell me where that jacket came from, because I want to buy one. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. It is nice when customers do that. I get compliments sometimes. Strangely enough, from old people. Like, you'd expect old people to be like, the youth and dyeing their hair and but actually, most of the time, I get little old ladies come up to me and like, I love your hair, is that your natural colour? And I'm like, nah, I've dyed it and it's faded a bit with brown. And she's like, I really like it. And it's like, sometimes you get nice customers. But yeah, you'd love their hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her it. Come on, you gotta at least talk to... even when I'm pissed off, I try to be nice. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. I've done that. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. Yikes. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Shopping is tiring. Oh, it's nighttime. Fuck. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. I kind of want some ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Wow. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. I'd watch it. You know I'd watch it. We'd all watch it. Who are we fucking kidding? Also, the trucks are haunted. Yep. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. I want to say customs. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer him on the damn ice roads. I don't give a fuck. Oh, fuck that. You guys can read, it's fine. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die. This is art. It really is. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. Wow. I've refrained from doing that over the years, it's tricky. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Well, it's less eventful than last night, you know what I'm saying? See, Dad tip 69, there was weird timing actually. Eat a balanced meal every day that includes vegetables, fruit, and proteins. Maybe, you know, sometimes you can't do it every day, but you should try to balance it a bit. Z, I'm sleeping. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. Yep, it's me when I have to go to work. You never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh, is that Joseph's? Is that Joseph's BBBBQ? That's 6 B's and a Q. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? No. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Look, we kind of ventured away from it being too real for a while, and now it's coming back. It's whenever we interact with people. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. Oh. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Actually, you do. I'm always late to all events, because by then, like, there's no... Because at some gatherings and parties, there's, like, the initial stage where everyone's kind of a little bit awkward. This is usually an event involving alcohol. But once, you know, people have started chatting and getting more relaxed, then everything flows easier, and when you arrive, it's easier to, like, integrate yourself into the social situation. And I know, I've overthought that way too much, but... you know, there's a reason this is too real for me. What? No, we have to... There we go, Amanda knows. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as I thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. I could go for some hot dogs right now. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. Small, as in S-M-O-L. You know. I set a veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. That's worrying.
Oh.
Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. No, don't bring them over here. No, not those fucking weird children of the corn freaks. Oh god. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa!
They stare creepily and say nothing, just like all twins do. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Krish? Is that a name? Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. Oh no. Oh no. Are you guys still technically together? Because if so, that's really bad. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Ooh. At least I didn't flirt. You guys, you go back to that episode and you watch. I only flirted with Robert. I didn't go nowhere near Mary. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Fucking traitorous. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for... Okay. What? You'll have to... Oh. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our newest neighbor, Adam and his daughter Amanda. You recognize me? Fucking Mary Magdalene lady? I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Well, yeah. I love her. You shouldn't. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Yeah, you do. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ah, my wife has a wonderful sense of humour. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Oh. I'm the only one who knows. Amanda doesn't know. Amanda and I mill around, try and grab some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Oh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad? Oh, they're going to talk about weather, which is even more prevalent in Britain. You ever come here? First conversational topic. Guaranteed. Go. Do it. Make a friend. How can I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. Just like getting drunk, sleeping with a random guy, and then turning up for your daughter's English teacher meeting hungover. You know, just not a real example, just something off the top of my head.
Yeah.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the centre of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see familiar faces. Isn't that the barista? Yes, Matt's here. Oh, time to put on moves. Time to put on the moves. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Isn't that Chris Pratt? Hey, I know Craig. This is fucking weird. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. It's time to don our detective glasses and go solve a mystery. Matt, Hugo, and Craig, Robert and Brian, Joseph and Damien. I'm going to go with Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt, Hugo, and Craig seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which the work of art was created. Motherfucker, I have no idea what I just said. Literally, I don't know. I have no context for any of that. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Craig, for the first time in my life, I am 100% with you. I don't know either. It's fine. Talk to Craig, listening on Matt and Hugo. I still want to get chummy with Matt. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You dang fool, what are you doing? What am I saying? I don't know. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. That makes more sense than whatever you just said. Do you have a rebuttal, sir? If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? Bitch. Oh. I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Possibly a creativity versus technical argument. I think I'm starting to get in on this conversation. I've never studied art in my life. I did it in school and dropped from the top class to the bottom class because it turns out I'm bad at it. And the school didn't realise that until later. Well, that's pretty subjective. That's what I just said. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right, art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. That's it. It's a simple question. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. You can still have a preference, right? I mean, let's take an example here. Let's take a good example, right? Let's compare Slipknot to Steam-Powered Giraffe, okay? Two completely different things. Like, I mean, you could try and draw parallels, but from the surface, completely different. No comparison between the two. You can still prefer one over the other if you like both. I like both. If I was to think about it, I think I prefer Steam Powered Giraffe. But I like Slipknot, right? You can like both. You can respect both their individuality and their unique style, but you can have a preference regardless of these things, which comes down to personal taste. Which is what Hugo isn't getting here. He's looking at it from a purely, he's putting his personal feelings on the subject to the side to view them in a different way, which is fair. That's a good way to look at things, but in the context of the question, he's being needlessly difficult. He doesn't realise he's being needlessly difficult, but he is. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Excellent question. I wish I had an answer for you. Man, that's all way above my head. Me too.
Hey.
Haha, it's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. I'm liking Matt a bit more now, actually. Just 1 minute about that! That's bullshit! We can't all have opinions and feelings. It's bullshit. There's only one right answer. It's not as if things could possibly be up for debate in ways that we couldn't possibly understand and therefore can only offer opinions or theories. Bullshit. Hugo, please. Please. Hugo, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. No? Alright.
Oh.
Sorry. I get real fired up about art stuff. Well, he's passionate. I'll give him that. Adam, how are you liking the neighborhood? Well, I've just met a psycho who's teaching my daughter.